Hello, and welcome to this quick guide to the three most important things you need to have ready before calling your designer. Providing key information up front will promote a smooth collaboration process and will help convey an accurate understanding of your requirements. Whether you're looking for electrical, software, or mechanical design, you'll want to be well prepared. So let's get started. Number 1. Specifications. At the heart of specifications is functionality. In other words, what does your design need to do? Is your design part of a control system? Does it supply or manage power? Is it responsible for processing data? Is it involved in communications? There's a big difference between controlling a motor and storing data. Having a good definition of what your design needs to do is very important. You will also need to know your electrical requirements. For example, will your device be battery operated, like a cell phone, or will it plug directly into the wall like a toaster? Unless your design is purely mechanical, it will have electrical requirements, and it will help to have as much information up front as possible. Additionally, any information on voltage or current consumption would be very beneficial. For example, if your product runs on 42 volts DC or it draws about 10 amps, these are very useful pieces of information to bring to your initial discussions. Finally, your product sector is an important driver of specifications. Whether it's consumer, industrial, medical, aerospace, or military, each of these product sectors has its own unique set of regulatory and performance requirements. Identifying your product sector is vital so that your designer is aware of any special considerations. Number 2, manufacturing. Did you know that manufacturing considerations such as production volume and lead time are important considerations for your designer? Production volume heavily influences component selection. Low production volumes can allow for less available or more expensive components. High production volume requires a selection of components that are highly available and as inexpensive as possible. Customer lead time requirements can also influence component selection. For example, if you need to keep very little inventory on the shelves, but need to react to customer orders very quickly, this would require components with high availability. Number 3, constraints. Constraints are technical, physical, or operational requirements that restrict design choices. It's important to think about the conditions your product will experience during regular use. Let's start with climate. Will your product be used indoors or outdoors? Will it need to perform in hot or cold environments? What sort of humidity, water, or dust exposure will it need to endure? Next up are mechanical stressors. What sort of mechanical stress does your product need to withstand? Will it experience significant or prolonged vibrations from industrial equipment or automotive use? Will it need to hold up under impact or survive being dropped? Finally, physical integration is key. Be sure to provide the size constraints and dimensional requirements that are needed to allow your new design to integrate seamlessly with your existing assemblies and enclosures. Since constraints increase the design requirements, it is important that these are communicated at the beginning of an engineering engagement. Identifying constraints up front will allow your designer to select components and materials that meet your product's unique requirements. This will ensure that your new design has the best reliability and performance. That's it. Now you know the three most important things you need to have ready before calling your designer. Armed with specifications, manufacturing needs, and constraints, you're ready to engage with a designer to turn your vision into reality. Let's build something great together.